Short video today, but no... Get your shit together, motherfucker. Fuck them. You lost it. Channel's dead. Short video today, but there's something odd, something off I've noticed about TikToks and YouTube Shorts lately, where if my suspicions are correct, it means that one of the largest energy drink brands in the entire country is currently violating the law. Bang Energy is on the chopping block today, and if you've somehow managed to escape their god-awful presence, I'll give you a quick recap. Bang is an energy drink that was advertised as being really frickin' cool and epic and hip and having 3 times the caffeine of its competitors. It's also worth noting that its CEO, up until very recently, about 2 weeks ago, is an insane lunatic. Besides being a Trump supporter, and besides donating $250,000 to America First Action, and besides attending Charlie Kirk's gig, Turning Point USA, while he was CEO, had a mandatory dance party during the height of the COVID pandemic, without masks and without social distancing, to intentionally try and commit involuntary manslaughter against his employees. So that's interesting, that's pretty good. As I've mentioned before though, Jack Owoc is stepping down because recently they've been found guilty of false advertising to Monster. On Bang, they had labeled that they had super creatine in it, which is amazing. Why wouldn't you buy Bang if it didn't have the super creatine? Well, it turns out, under analysis, Bang didn't even have the regular old pedestrian creatine, let alone a super creatine. They were found guilty and had to pay Monster a sort of a pittance of $292 million. I don't know what I was saying about this guy being a lunatic. It's just quite a brilliant gambit, actually, to give one of your competitors nearly $300 million there because of a stupid lie like super creatine. It's worth noting because today's story that I'm about to break, and I say that because I believe I am the first person to talk about it, is also regarding advertising. A lot of TikTok and YouTube Shorts creators have been featuring Bang Energy in their videos in like a sort of surreptitious, subtle way, but also where the label has to face the camera the entire time, and also let's get like 10 shots of it in the same 60-second YouTube video. Now, obviously, this is the behavior of someone that is endorsing the brand to try and subtly promote it and say, hey, Bang Voos, how about that, folks? You like that? I'm a cool guy. I drink Bang Voos. Now, there's nothing wrong with promotion of a product that's shitty and terrible and is propped up by a CEO that's a complete madman. Not legally, at least, but the issue lies within a thing that we call disclosure. You see, in the United States, if you do integrated ads into a YouTube video, as per the conditions of the FTC in the United States, you need to clearly and conspicuously disclose that you are being paid for your endorsement. It's up here this time. Suppose you meet someone who tells you about a great new product. She tells you it performs wonderfully and offers fantastic new features that nobody else has. Would that recommendation factor into your decision to buy the product? Probably. Now suppose the person works for the company that sells the product, or has been paid by the company to tout the product. Would you want to know that when you're evaluating the endorser's glowing recommendation? You bet. It's important to emphasize that this disclosure must be clear and conspicuous. However, none of these videos feature any sort of disclosure of payment or advertising for endorsement. So I guess the best case scenario is that all these guys are just conspicuously featuring Bang Voos to flex on the average normie that can't access it. In reference to advertising brands, the blogger is also liable if she fails to disclose clearly and conspicuously that she's being paid for her services. Now, if these creators are really promoting Bang without disclosing it, as their actions would imply, what this would mean for the creators is that they could face potential fines ranging from hundreds of dollars to tens of thousands of dollars, depending on the severity and the frequency and the size of their audience and other things that would probably vary into a judge's decision. But obviously Bang would be in some serious hot water here. Not only with fines, even though as they're a massive company, they would probably face fines in the millions of dollars, maybe tens of millions of dollars, but there could also be people facing jail time for this. See, one of the charges they could be faced for is something we call solicitation. Solicitation is when you intend to coerce someone into committing a crime on your behalf. Doing something like telling a creator to advertise a brand and then also telling them not to disclose it would be solicitation of committing a crime. Now, depending on the jurisdiction, solicitation can be charged as a misdemeanor or a felony, and the penalties can range from fines, imprisonment, or both. It's worth noting that even if Bang is saying for these creators to do these things on their behalf, this doesn't absolve the creators of any responsibility, and it doesn't absolve the creators of any consequences that may face if this were to come out. Unfortunately, I don't have any more information on that, on if I have any evidence other than the blatantly obvious promotion that's, I guess, we're to believe is a coincidence, as none of the creators I reached out to got back to me for comment. So I will leave you with this information and this video out there, and hopefully someone out there can do some speculation and get down to the bottom of this. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I apologize it's been short. There's been a hell of a lot going on in my life. Thinking about things with the future of this channel. This rebrand that I've done, it's been around about 16 months or so. It was meant to try and revitalize this channel, and the success of it is, it's not what I was anticipating, but I've got a few more videos planned. I have that Brumlins video coming down the pipeline. I've got some other surprise videos that will be coming up. I have to make that Keffel's follow-up video, which will be fun. Tune into that in May. I will be there. Please check out my second channel, Degeneracy Live. It's a podcast that I'm hosting with a friend of mine, Braun's Show. We have various guests on there, and we just talk about online degeneracy. I think you guys will like it if you want to see more of my commentary on current events. Please tune in. Link will be down in the description. And in the meantime, guys, thank you so much for watching. Please stay safe, and I hope you guys enjoyed.